but long story, he was supposed to keep it for me if he was ever going to sell it. He needed to sell it back, and so things happened, and he lost control of it because of where his stuff was packed up. But the meter on that radio back in 1965-66 was $62.50 just for the meter. That price that year.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, I don't know how that equates to today's dollars, but wow is right. It's crazy.
Well, 76, the Tram D201, it was $986.
Yeah. And I don't know what the meter replacement cost was, but I remember to buy that meter for the Titan back then was like $62. I'm going, well, there's no way that anybody would be able to afford just a meter for the radio, let alone the radio.
I kept trying to buy one of those from you, Tuna.
Yeah, I know. Well, they sit up here, and they collect dust, but they're here.
Just like a Cobra 29 back then would run you $180 for a mobile AM radio.
Wow. The Titan 1 was all, the wiring was all, what do you call it, Teflon insulated. You can tell when you grab a Teflon wire with your fingers, it's got this weird slippery feeling. And then the way to verify it is take a lighter, put a lighter under the wire and see if it starts to melt. And it doesn't melt, it just sits there like nothing's happening. And you don't take the lighter away and be careful because that wire is very hot. But when it cools down after a few seconds, you wipe that wire and the soot or whatever just wipes right off, and it's perfectly nice and glossy, just like it was before you put the flame to it. That's how you can tell. And the Titan 1, the first Titan, the original one, was all wired with Teflon insulated wire. I think they figured out it was way too expensive, so then the Titan 2 was regular wire.
I don't know, but both those you have are museum quality and in excellent condition. They'd make it, even if they didn't work, they would make a great addition to throw in your ham shack and just throw them up there.
Yeah, you know the story. I don't know if I'll ever rebuild them, but yeah, they need to be gone through. I know one needs a relay, and stuff like that. And the crystals are the Titan 2, which has got double sideband. Those are going to be so far off that the radio wouldn't be any usable for sideband, but probably still okay for AM. But that's what. But they look gorgeous, and the condition, yes, is almost museum quality, almost. But I always liked them, with the handles on there and that brushed aluminum and the tunable receiver and all that.
Yeah, the handles and the brushed aluminum face and great looking radios, great looking. You just can't find them anymore. I found one, I don't know, back a year or two we were looking. I found a junk unit on eBay. The guy was selling it. It didn't work, obviously. It was complete trash, and it was beyond repair even to make it look decent. It was so bad.
He probably still wanted $200 for that.
Oh yeah, it was more than that. I think he was wanting $400 or $500 just for the unit.
Oh man. Good luck, but I don't know. I haven't been keeping up with it, but I know the prices have been going up on those things.
If you can find them, I mean, you can't find those.
Hey Brian, when you're running those wires to your radio and your new pickup, what gauge wires are you using?
It's funny you ask, Alan. I'm going to be sore tomorrow. I was off today. Didn't take any pictures of me up there doing that. I got them through the firewall with the, long story short, 12 gauge is what I'm using. I think it's 12. It's out in the garage. I was under the hood, laying on the engine, feeding it through, and then pulling it through up underneath the firewall in this small spot. Let me tell you what, there's a video on there. I found a guy who's got a Chevy a little nearer than mine. At least he told me where to go through the firewall. He said it wouldn't be easy, and it wasn't. It was. I'm going to be sore from contorting, but I used 12 gauge. I got it through. I initially, I don't bore you with this long story. I put a feeder wire through there, beforehand. I was going to pull it all through, right? No, not happening. Too fat, too big. I had to separate them and get up in there, and I'm not going to go into boring details, but it was difficult, but 12 gauge.
So how are you going to run your coax with a connection through there?
That's another story, Alan. My coax is through. The antenna I bought, that compact antenna, it has it's not regular RG. It's a specially made cable, and it's smaller, and what you would call I sound like soupy now. Part of the connector comes off, the free-moving neural sleeve that you would run. You can disconnect that. Now, you still have the lead of the thing through there, but you can disconnect that. Specially made cable to go through this stuff. And my original plan, pulling it through with the feeder wire didn't work, and it was just too fat when you get through there. So I had to feed that through by itself, and fortunately I was able to get that through and go that route. But it's what do you call it? What do you call it? Hang on.
It's like it turns it into an SMA type connection at the end, and then you screw on the 203, 239.
Yeah, something like that. Yes, sir. I can't. What do they call it? Anyway, it's got a real skinny cable that goes up to the NMO mount. Not NMO. Yeah. Confused. I'm tired. Yeah, I spent 3 hours. I got the chassis done underneath the cab. I got everything except putting on the battery. I got to put the connectors over there, but I insulated the wire and strapped it on the firewall. And I have wires in the seat of the truck. I haven't got that far.
Yeah, I remember running that coax in my pickup. I just ran it through the rubber grommet around the clutch.
That's similar. Chevy had a similar. It's a giant grommet, and you cut the. Thank God for YouTube. I found this guy on there who had a truck similar to mine. He showed me where to start, and he was right. He says it's not easy. It's hard. It takes a while, but at least he showed me where to get through the firewall, and that was a big job, and I got that done.
What are you running in the truck, if I can ask?
It's just a V8. It's the VHF. It's an ICOM 5100A.
Okay, roger.
So you can only monitor that, right?
yeah, sort of. I had it in here, running the shack here, and I had the 9700 offline. I had this in here, trying to at least learn how to use the radio a little bit and that sort of thing. And the only reason I bought that is, like Tuna and myself, a bigger screen, and there's not much out there. You either get the 5100, or you go the Yaesu 400 DX, which was about $200 more, and I didn't need it for all that, so I bought the ICOM. Be right back.
Guys, before this stuff fades out, honestly, I just want to say again, 73s and Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's to y'all. Louisiana 201, we're gone.
Too much.
Copy 201, don't be a stranger. We're here on every Friday night at 9 o'clock. So if conditions are feel free to come in here and join us. You're a great operator, and enjoy talking to you.